Skip to school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me a pop by the morning. I had me some breakfast by the morning. I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat, no pneumonia. The rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture me. You got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russia. Ladies should never the luggage. My diamonds, they touch.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
One.
Second down, Mariota. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A first down throw for Mariota. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Keep it rolling.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Ertz has it left side. Another big hit. There, this one good for 18. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got it first and goal at the 7.
4 down, check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
41's the will.
Throwing, Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
46. There we go. Get out. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Go. Get out there. Got 26.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
On second down, Mariota again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Play action now. Mariota. Going to look deep for Jeffrey. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. He spins free. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
47. Here we go, 46. 26.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Good. Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there. Check nickel. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 9 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Switch is 8. Start there, over there. Over here. Start there. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A Dallas first down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
I regretted that he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
26.
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2.
Gun. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Start there, over here. Over here. Start there. 26. Here we go, 46, 46. 46, 46.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. With it is Jackson. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And out now come the Eagles. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Set, blue line,
play fake, Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Irving with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he's going to go down again. Randy Gregory. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 47, 47.
A second down throw for Prescott. This is caught by Hearns. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
4 down, 4 down. Here we go. 180. Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there. Here we go, 46. 26. 26.
Here's Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here's Jackson. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second, these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
One. Hey. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Tight end right. Ready. 180. 1. Ready.
From the gun, Mariota. That ball has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Mariota now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Set. Line, get it.
Off the play fake, Mariota. And it pops free. The collision there. Yard the ball loose and brings up second down.
Come on now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Mariota. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They give him a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He can't bring him down. His way forward here for a modest gain. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. They go play action. Mariota. Wide open receiver complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Bring out the